Hey guys, it's Saturday and there's 4 things I want to cover in this video, so we gotta go fast. Part 1, colors. Jordan, cyan, magenta, and yellow are obviously superior, as you kind of pointed out. And from what I looked up, the only reason we even know the primary colors to be red, blue, and yellow is because of scientific experiments that Isaac Newton did back in like the 1600s. And you know what else people thought in the 1600s? They thought witches were real. It's not that the red, blue, and yellow answer is completely wrong. It's just that Isaac Newton back in the 1600s was working with like a much limited eye set compared to what we have today. And like with all science, as new information is added, you have to update your understanding of things. So in short, you should teach your students cyan, magenta, and yellow as the primary colors. Try to forget about all the times that they'll say things like,
well, actually, my art teacher said that the primary colors aren't red, blue, and yellow.
Part 2, dating. Michael, decent excuse, dating sucks. Like, and maybe it's just because I overthink everything, but there's so many things to worry about when actually going on a date with someone. Obviously, dating is supposed to be this fun, enjoyable thing for two people to get to know each other. But I get caught up on like this larger enigma of dating and like all these other things you have to worry about. Like I can remember specifically being really worried about the idea of like who pays for stuff. If this were the 1960s, it wouldn't even be a question. Like the guy would obviously pay. But I feel like that was more reflective of the family model at the time, where the guy is like the provider. Men and women's roles in society and within a marriage and relationship have changed over the last 50 to 60 years. It's not so much a simple question. Some women, and while I don't think they would necessarily be upset if a man insisted on paying, would be quicker to stop and say that it's kind of like a stupid and antiquated idea, and could maybe even see it as automatically establishing the relationship as one that isn't equal. But at the same time, American tradition clearly dictates that the man is supposed to pay for everything. So what did I do to solve this problem on my first date with Jordan? Well, our first date was to go see the movie Paranormal Activity, and I had a coupon that gave us 2 free movie tickets. So I was just kind of like casually played it off like, oh, well, you know, I have these 2 free movie tickets, so neither of us should really have to buy anything, thus cleverly circumventing the whole thing. And knowing Jordan a little bit better now, I think it was like a double good idea, because she definitely likes a bargain. And that's just like one of the 50 things I think you have to worry about when dating. So better you than me. Part 3, flooding. It would rain like this all day on Thursday. And while my house was safe, despite getting closer than it's ever been to flooding, my dad's house unfortunately flooded. So I spent all day yesterday, along with some of our family, just going and cutting out all the drywall at my dad's.
Hello.
Hey.
You having fun?
I'm gonna cut all your audio out. And I did want to address like one of the misconceptions that people have about flooding. I think that most people think that when your house floods, it's water coming up to your house and entering through your doorway, just like an unwanted guest. And that if you can some way just prevent water from entering your door, then you can stop your house from flooding, because obviously your house is like a structure all the way around. And so I saw like pictures on Facebook of people being like, oh, you can just fill trash bags full of water and then use them essentially like sandbags and block water from coming in your front door. So just like 4 or 5 trash bags right in front of your door, keep water out. However, and this is something I didn't realize until my dad's house actually flooded, in reality, your house is built to breathe, and so it has holes all around it. And when your house floods, water doesn't just come in through the front door. Rather, water comes in entirely from all around your house. So water bags and sandbags at the front of your door won't prevent you from flooding, unfortunately. According to one site I saw, it actually takes 600 sandbags in order to just protect a 100-foot area. Part 4, punishment. Michael, I felt you kind of got off a little easy with your last punishment. So for this one, I actually deliberated with some of our newest viewers to help come up with a good punishment.
So what should his punishment be?
Take a cold shower with ice.
It's a bad one.
No. Do 100 push-ups, ice on his back?
No, that's a bad one too. We'll pause the video, we'll come up with something really good, and then y'all can say that. Put 2 layers of peanut butter on his face and let the dog lick it off. His dog, Laika. Okay.
Probably nothing good, said the gravy boat.